informative pull day vlog 2. So it's back and biceps. Gonna reach the gym soon. Highly caffeinated. Had enough simple carbs before leaving my house as pre-workout. Feeling pumped, and we'll start with the usual nerdy gym conversations like usual as soon as I reach the gym. So I'll see you at the gym. Alright guys, so we have reached the gym. We finished with a few warm-up sets and my warm-up was extremely simple, not complicated at all. So my first exercise is going to be the neutral grip lat pull down, and my warm-up was basically just 4 sets of neutral grip lat pull downs with lower weight, because I don't want to complicate my warm-up at all, and basically just doing the main movement with lower weights is exactly what increases the blood flow in the target muscle, and that is exactly what is the point, and that is exactly what the entire point of a warm-up is. You don't need to get all complicated with some random stretches and all. Don't do that. So my first set is going to be the neutral grip lat pull down. It's not the closest grip, it's a little bit wider, because I realize that when I get my elbows too close because of the V bar, my biceps were kind of getting activated more. So I'm gonna experiment with a little wider than the normal V bar grip, but it's still neutral, because using a neutral grip actually targets your lats more as compared to the normal bar, because your elbows automatically come closer. So yeah, keeping that in mind, let's get started with the first set, which is going to be of 75 kgs. Just gonna set it properly. Yep, it's set. So always focus on slow eccentrics and quick concentrics. 4, 5, come on, 6, 7, 8. Yup, come on, good contraction. 9, 10. Whew. Come on, another one. Yup. Now we're gonna go for a few partials. Whew. Yeah, that was absolutely perfect intensity. Gonna do 2 more sets of this with the same intensity. Probably gonna reduce the weight because I want to stay in the hypertrophic rep range of 6 to 15 reps. So keeping that in mind, I always structure my weights and number of reps of every exercises, every set accordingly. And I would advise you to do the same as well. But for that, you need to first track your weights, track your exercises, track your reps. And that is really important from a purely bodybuilding perspective, because if you don't know how much volume you lift every workout, you can't possibly go through enough progressive overload. So make sure to track your workouts. My next exercise is going to be the chest supported T-bar row. So I'll finish with 2 more sets of this, and I'll see you at the chest supported T-bar rows. Alright guys, so we have completed with the first set of our back day, which was the neutral grip lat pull down, and now we are going to move on to the next exercise of our back day, which is going to be the chest supported T-bar rows. And guys, I mean, this is like probably the 100th time I'm telling y'all, if y'all actually want an amazing defined back, then you need to prioritize some sort of chest supported rows, not barbell rows which are not chest supported, or not even those cable rows with the foot support, because that is also not chest supported. By chest support, I mean there should be some sort of pad to support your chest, because what that exactly does is that it really allows you to stretch your shoulder blades ahead, the scapular retraction and protraction, which is really important for the lower traps of your back. And honestly, the lower traps of your back are one of the most important portions of your back to really increase your overall thickness. So that is one really important point. And also one other point, if you are super lazy to train your rear delts, then at least instead of holding a slanting grip in your chest supported rows, make your grip a little wider and pull with your shoulders at a right angle to your torso and your elbows flaring outwards, so that more of your lower traps and your rear delts will be targeted. But this is only if you don't train your rear delts separately. So I'm not going to do this because I am going to do reverse pec deck flies, which is going to be the main exercise for my rear delts and lower traps. So I am going to focus on the slanting grip because this grip is honestly much more comfortable. But if you don't train your lower traps and rear delts separately, then this is a really good movement for you to prioritize if your lower traps and rear delts are a weak part of your body, of your back. So with that being said, let's get started with the first set of the chest supported T-bar rows. This is 100 pounds, approximately 50 kgs, gonna aim for 11 reps. Let's see how that goes. So here we go. Get that complete stretch. 1, slow eccentrics. 2, quick concentric. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, one more. Gonna feel the entire stretch. I'm gonna pull aggressively. Slow eccentric always. Gonna go for a few partials. That intensity was absolutely perfect. Whew. The last 3 partials just really do so much extra work for your lower traps and traps, your rhomboids. Everything just lights up during those last few partials. So always remember, once you reach failure in any compound movement, any machine-based compound movement, of course, so always remember, when you reach failure in any machine-based compound movement, always, always, always remember to perform a few partials at the end in the stretched position. That just gives you an insane pump. So with that being said, I will do 2 more sets of this with the same intensity. Probably going to reduce the weight because obviously hypertrophic rep range 6 to 15. So yeah, I'll do 2 more sets of this and then I'll see you at reverse pec deck flies. Okay guys, so we have completed the second exercise of our full day, which was the chest supported T-bar rows. It was pretty good progressive overload. I progressively overloaded with like almost 1.5 reps in the last set. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. And now moving on to the third exercise of our full day, it is the reverse pec deck flies. I really like to give separate attention to my rear delts because I personally believe that rear delts are one of the most ignored and the most important part of the shoulders, because aesthetically, from a purely aesthetic point of view, because if your rear delts are kind of small, when you do that, you know, the side chest position, you really don't get that 3D boulder shoulder look, which actually is because of the rear delts. Because from the sides, your side delts do not contribute much to the overall diameter of your shoulders, if you know what I mean. So that is why I really like to prioritize rear delts separately. And with that being said, we will get started with the first set. I'm going to do 3 sets of this exercise with the same intensity that I put on in almost all of my exercises, which is till absolute failure, till I cannot get another rep completely with strict form. And then going to try for a few partials and we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I'll stop talking now and I'll get started with the first set. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 55 kgs, by the way. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, yes, yes. Feels absolutely amazing. The good part about this exercise is that it doesn't only target your rear delts, but it also heavily targets your lower traps. Most people think that their traps is only this much, only like, when you do this is only the upper portion of your trap. The middle portion of your back, like approximately till here, your traps extend till there. So your trap development really plays a very important role in how your back looks aesthetically. So yeah, I really like this exercise due to these reasons. And with that being said, I will get over with the remaining 2 sets of this exercise. And after this, we're gonna hit 2 sets of hanging ab raises with the weighted ball between our legs. So yeah, 2 sets of that, and then 3 sets of incline bicep curls. And after that, I'm done with my workout. So I'll see you in ab raises. Alright guys, so we have completed with the third exercise of our pull day, which was the reverse pec deck fly. And now we are completed with all the exercises for our back on our pull day. And now the only remaining muscle groups are the abs and biceps. So I mean, abs doesn't really come under pull day, but I need to target them on some day. Leg day is out of the question because leg day is just way too fatiguing to target anything after that. So I don't target my abs on leg day, which is a big mistake many of y'all make. I see many of y'all hitting abs on leg day. That is, I mean, you can technically hit abs on leg day after you finish with your leg exercises, but that's not going to be efficient at all because your nervous system is going to be super systemically fatigued, and you're just going to lose your shit after you finish training legs, because legs is just such a big muscle group. It just drains everything out of your body, so you're not going to be able to produce enough force to target your abs in a good hypertrophic manner. So you can either target your abs on a push day or a pull day. It completely depends, up to you. I just chose a pull day because I can train my forearms on pull day, so why not? But if you want to target it on push day, you can do that as well. With that being said, let's get started with the first set of leg raises. This is a 3.5 kg ball which I'm holding between my legs right now. I'm gonna aim for around 11 reps. Let's see how many reps I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 9. Come on. 10. 11. Whew. One more. 12. Yep. That was good progressive overload. Whew. 1.5 reps more than last session. That seems good to me. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more set of this and then we'll move on to biceps. So I'll see you at biceps. Alright guys, so we have officially moved on to the last exercise of our pull day, which is gonna be the incline bicep curls. So before I used to do standing single arm bicep curls, but I quit that. Well, that's because in a standing position there is absolutely zero tension on your biceps in their stretched state. So why incline? It's because when you're resting your back on an incline bench, your arms tend to go back, and when your arms tend to go back, your bicep is more stretched. And when the dumbbell is in your hand, the maximum amount of tension on your biceps is in the completely lengthened state, which I've already been preaching throughout my entire vlog series of my full push legs vlog series, which I've just started. So keeping that in mind, this is 32.5 pounds. Last session I did 13 reps with 30 pounds. So let's see how many reps I do with this, and let's get started now. Just gonna protrude my chest out so that my shoulders are stable. 1, slow eccentrics. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, the stretch component is just absolutely insane, guys. 5, come on. 6, 7, 9. Ah, come on. 10. Oh, come on. Gonna try for one more. Partials. Oh, oh, oh. The increased stretch component on your biceps in this exercise is just absolutely insane to fry out your biceps, guys. Especially the inner biceps. If you take your arms out like this, your inner biceps are absolutely fried because of the arm supination. If you didn't know, your biceps actually perform another function rather than just bending your elbow. It's actually forearm supination. So the more you twist your arm, the more your bicep gets activated. So yeah, gonna do 2 more sets of this, and then we are done with our pull day. So I'll see you outside. All right, guys. So I am home now. Now I'm just gonna have some chicken breast with salad, and probably for few post-workout carbohydrates, I'll have 2 slices of bread with that. And with that, I think I will end this vlog. The next vlog is gonna be of a leg day, so subscribe if you liked this vlog and found it helpful and informative. And I'll see you in the next one.